Hello, people. Welcome back to the channel. It's Chrissy Sawyer here with a post full moon, partial lunar eclipse reading. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of change in the system, as you probably are well aware. Physically, there's a lot of energy moving around. So if head energy is prevalent with you, stay with that. So headaches, teeth clenching, temple pain, jaw pain, and kind of a buildup of fire energy in the body and mental energy, then find ways to disperse that or dissipate that. But there's certainly lots of very welcome change. Eclipse energy expedites and extinguishes that which no longer serves. So there's trust being called for in that, and steadiness where you can find it. So I'm going to try and avoid astrology because there's masses of astrology, but I want to speak to Eris, goddess of discord, seeker of justice. There's a lot of that energy in the system at the moment. And I love this. The underlying card for today is healing chaos. And I heard a beautiful sentence this weekend, which was, when we understand chaos, we will understand love. It's like love is this indefinable thing. And I guess I want to say it's okay to move towards chaos. We instinctively run from chaos to keep the order and keep the tidiness. And so I've been having these visions. I just wanted to share this with you. And when I was tuning into the eclipse energy, what I saw was a melting ice sheet, pristine on the top. And as it melts, it's kind of revealing the rubble underneath. It's revealing the destruction that is done to the land as all the rubble scrapes along with the ice sheet. And once it's exposed, we won't be able to avoid the truth. So in this time, there's a kind of moving towards chaos. There's finding that moment of truth, but in the moment, rather than pondering post-conflict what you think you should have said or should have done, but you deferred to a system of politeness or love and light. But I'm sensing, as we're heading into a total eclipse in Sagittarius / Ophiuchus, that, look at this, the next card out. There's this Phoenix rising energy, and we're kind of hunkering down in the dust and the dirt of the dissolution of belief systems, the ending of relationships. There's a lot of earth energy, so it could literally be a change to physical circumstances, but change is the constant here. So I guess what's your relationship with change might be a good idea to explore. How do you feel change in the body? What's that like for you? Because we're coming into this freedom of abundance, this freedom of abundance, and an abundance of freedom to be able to, I guess, be yourself and speak yourself and sing your soul song in a way that sets you apart. So it's the rising of uniqueness and the diminishing of belongingness. Now it's going to feel some kind of way. Yeah. Beautiful. Just straight off the bottom is adventures, flow, opportunity. And I've been speaking recently about life is speeding up, and life is sure speeding up. Flow. We're in full moon energy at the moment, and sitting in that is going to give us enlightenment, realizations, new thought processes, new opportunities to, again, look at this moon, new opportunities to realize what we are, maybe what we came here to be, maybe who we are now is in or out of alignment with that, where the gap is. What is it we're not saying? What is it we're not doing? All right, so some messages, please, for the collective. And as these eclipse energies build, they're going to be cooking at least 6 months, at least 6 months. We're in major changes. Worldwide, there's some huge changes coming. January, February, March, first quarter 2022, there are going to be huge changes. Okay. Oh, wow. I've not pulled this card before. 55. Oh, gosh. The burning away with fire of all that no longer serves. This is about going the distance. This is about, what is it about? Reaching beyond the easy reach. Reaching beyond what's normal. Bold energy. This is Eris energy. And, you know, we talk about chaos and avoiding the tornado of change, but it's here loud and proud, because within that tornado, there are great opportunities for growth. And it's okay to feel that wobble. It's okay to feel the fear of that, to feel the burning away in that. It's like a fireman who counterintuitively runs into the fire. This asks a bigger question, actually. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So in reverse, I'm reading this as the wishing mirror. And what I wanted to kindly, gently challenge is, thank you. When the ego wishes, it tends not to go to the furthest gate. It tends to reach for things that will work and succeed, so that the ego gets fed, so that the subject looks good in the picture, doesn't appear as a failure. But we're in this time of throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, without the ego needing to know, needing to control, attaching to the outcome, and needing to look some kind of way in this, because what we're birthing is so new that can't quite see that yet. This is like a letting go of dreams. What would happen if you dropped your dreams? That can be really challenging for some people. What if you just dropped your jeans? If you're one of these people that does storyboarding or conscious manifestation, then do an audit. Is that working? Is that working? Where is that in or out of alignment? What can you drop from that? What can you cast to the fates? What can you cast to the tornado? Let the tornado pick you up and just throw you out somewhere. I don't mean to sound glib, but this energy that we're in, oh God, yes. is big picture energy and we can't quite see. Beautiful. I'm getting the question, what happens if I just go ahead not quite knowing where I'm going? Well, the first thing that might come up is they'll think I'm stupid. I literally heard that sentence in the last week. I'm afraid of what they'll say. I heard that recently, but I'm afraid of what they'll say. Okay. Reach into that, play with that. Where's that coming from? Track it back. Where's that coming from? What can we surrender to? Oh, yes. What can we surrender to? Creative thinking can be as simple as the reticence not to try. We're very good at excuse making. We're very good at limiting ourselves. But it's the rising up off our knees. I don't mean to suggest we're all on our knees. I'm just getting old religious programming, which has damaged our collective self-worth. Because the next card is to surrender. Miracles are unknown until they land in your lap. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. It might not feel like that, but you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing, and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Now, I'm going to raise a flag with this. The mind cannot process the emotions. Cannot process the emotions because they're stored in the body at a cellular level. So when a fearful thought comes up, let the body do the work. This is the letting go of trying to control everything. Let go, moving to the body. Notice where it is, bring love to it, meet it fearlessly, courageously. Very often when I'm doing client work, they'll bring in like the archetypal ghost or ghoul or demon, that kind of fearful energy. And I haven't found the exception to this rule yet. But when we hold that in process and hold that as something that's knocking on the door, it's just this abundance of love through doing what doesn't feel intuitive. Doing the counterintuitive and meeting the demon. It's not a demon. It's a part of you trying to come back and reintegrate. It's just shadow work. It's just shadow work. Being open to miracles relies upon being worth it. And are you worth it? Of course you are. You're worth it. You are worth it when you were born. Surrender worry and surrender to silence. So again, there's tons of beautiful moon energy, one of the brightest moons I've seen in a long time. And change can trigger worry. Yeah, get that. Look at this. Attachment to outcome. Where's that beautiful tornado? Bear with me. Okay. Can you conceive of being able to find this in the middle of that? Practice that. It's a really good practice for the next 2 or 3 years, is to get in the middle of that tornado and witness, just witness what's going on around you. Take that eagle view, see the bigger picture. That will assist in not getting pulled into other people's drama. Wow, okay. Do you want to play now? These cards, they wouldn't. Do you want to? got a message for the collective? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. So worry, when we go into a worry cycle, that can be attached to something that happened 25 years ago. So do a quick check of your life here and now. If it's happening in the here and now, deal with it. Get in the middle of that tornado. You deal with it with new courage, with, I want to say, active masculine fire, a lot of Mars energy. So getting into the doingness rather than the wallowing, being eaten alive by worry, and it has that potency. Being in the here and now, being fully present with the self. And how am I? And then calling it what it is. I'm worried. Hello, worry. Be fully present with what is. Or keep spinning in the tornado, in the same story. And it is a choice, and there's no disrespect, there's no judgment here. It is a choice. Like one of the cards said, I can choose my own thoughts, surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. Not through the process of avoidance, but through the process of meeting, acknowledging, realizing. You'll feel that in the body, and then integrating that part of you. All right, so how best can we work with this energy? Thank you, this week. Yeah, got it. Spiritual narcolepsy is coming in to aid the busy mind. Your spirit, the part of you that is light, knows, is connected to everything. Ah, that's lovely. What if you see yourself as a fallen angel? Okay, let's not get lost in mythology here. What if you just see yourself as a fallen angel? Can you bring love to that? Can you bring compassion to that? Because, my gosh, that third eye lens is waking up with a mission. The third eye power is really waking up. It's why the world is falling apart, because it's just, there's so much light. This is why the body is struggling a little bit with the rewiring, with the upgrades. It happens in the physical. This is not all, you know, love and light. Photonic energy has a physical effect on the body. That's the science of it. And allow it to happen. If you hit sudden wipeout, go with it. Listen to the body. Okay, right. Let's wrap this up. See yourself as a fallen angel. Somebody with great light and magic and power. Somebody with the ability to open their wings and fly high. See the big picture. Get above the fray. Stay in the here and now. Stay in the present, don't get too far ahead of the flow. This is where worry comes in. Anxiety is over there. Depression is back there. Peace is right here now. Lao Tzu. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled in each moment, as long as we travel from moment to moment. Okay. Yeah, don't get lost in the bigger picture. See the bigger picture, that everything's being rewired, and that's going to cause change. Beautiful. This is happening for me. Expect miracles, not to me. That's old Piscean energy. For me, collective, serving the collective. And get grounded. Always get grounded. Whatever that looks like. That might be baking a cake, sitting under a tree, having a salt bath. However that works for you. Find your unique, angelic, magical way. I don't often talk about angels, but I can really feel the energy. It's just beautiful. What would you do if you stumbled across a fallen angel in the street and it was you? Can you feel that? Aha. And I'm going to leave you with that, the second freedom card. Freedom from mental slavery, freedom from small thinkings, freedom from small actions. This is bold, fearless, courageous, beautiful, loving energy. Love it. I didn't expect all of this to come out today. Okay. That's it. I have to go. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you all again soon. I'll leave you with my love. Bye-bye.